At 21, Sam seems to have it all together. He's at uni and loving it. But until recently, his life was very different.
The future's looking more bright than it used to be. The way is open now. Like I have a road that I can follow, not just wandering around in the dark.
Sam's on the disability support pension. He's hearing impaired, and he says it's one of the reasons his life went off the rails 4 years ago.
Yeah, because they do say a lot of people with hearing impairment do lose their way, and I mean, guys, they start to notice girls, they might to feel down because of their hearing impairment, or they can't really feel like they can talk to them or whatever, and they kind of lose confidence in themselves. Like kind of people turned on against me at school, and then after a while I eventually looked outside, and because I had a car, it was easy to get into to a bad group, because all I had to do is just drive them everywhere, and you got your mates and drive around and you get into drugs and drink.
Then, one day, Sam made a decision. He moved back home and started studying psychology.
Like, and I was working, just being a machine, like working in a factory job, just greasing trays, and after a while, I mean, like, you just tell yourself, I wish I got an education, I just couldn't stand there day after day just doing, like, making food or whatever. I wanted to make my life mean something, and I just couldn't be out there continuing drugs, and I just decided, yeah, stuff this, I'm going to make a change. Once I started understanding more, once I saw past like all the smoke and drug haze, like past that wall, like I could understand more about myself, and I managed to get more thoughts together and just get up and say, that's it. Because psychology helped me a lot.
For Sam's parents, it was a harrowing 4 years. But in some ways, they understood.
A lot of people confuse with people who have hearing impairment. They think that they have other mental problems because they just go into themselves because they can't hear what's going on, and that's what happens.
It just creates
creates more
problems because they're different, and that's always been the thing with Sam. He's just hated being different.
It's only early days, but Sam has come some distance already, gaining valuable confidence from trying out different casual jobs.
Just a totally different person from the one that came here that really didn't know what he wanted to do, and was always in a bit of trouble, and now he's really focused on what he wants to achieve, and as far as I know stays out of trouble. Yeah, and really has a goal, and he's pushing forward to work towards that, and he's doing most of it himself. We're just here providing that support to him when he needs it.
Sam's studies led him to volunteering for his local police Citizens Youth Club.
Psychology is the one I'm most interested in, as I want to work towards getting into forensics and criminal psychology. I applied to do an apprenticeship at the police force, but I didn't have any positions left available, and so they directed me over there, and if I do well enough for a long enough period of time, they eventually offer me an apprenticeship in the police force.
Now he's helping kids with a disability.
Well, it's good to help out other people with disability, because like in ways you can relate to them, and that they want, that they need help sometimes, and even though that they don't ask for it, or sometimes they just need help.
Sam's wild lifestyle has taken its toll on his health recently, and he's had to cut back on his studies. But he says there's no going back.
Eric said to me one day, "This is the happiest we've seen Sam for so long. I'm too scared to think this is going to last."
Exactly. I think you can understand what it's like when they're having so many problems like that, and all you want for them is to be happy and have what everybody else has got.
I want to make my life mean something, and that's what drives me, so like I'll be able to leave something on this world that's in a good way for a change.